at Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division 6 and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ashland Boys Hockey on WACA-TV, your exclusive home for Ashland High School sports. Tonight's Tri-Valley League matchup features the 1-16-1 Holliston Panthers against your 3-9-3 Ashland Clockers. I'm Josh Abrams, and joining me once again above center ice at Loring Arena is Peter Clay.
Hey, how are you tonight?
Good, Pete. Glad to have you back.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Yeah, we saw an exciting game last Saturday as the Clockers hung tough against a difficult Hopkinton team. What can we expect tonight?
Well, I think we're going to hopefully see Ashland come out a little faster than they did last week. That was one thing that they were lacking a little bit up front. Let's see if they can come out of the gate early and then just keep the pace up and pepper the goalie.
Okay. Let's see how it all plays out tonight, Pete. Your starting lineup very quickly for the Clockers. Shane Moriarty in goal tonight over Connor Reed, Alex Dinsdale, Nick Connors, Jake Brown, Tim Dwayne, and Chase Garsha be starting things off here for the Clockers.
A quick icing. It's going to come down into Holliston's end.
Feels a lot like how that Hopkinton game started last week.
It did.
It is senior night tonight, but for the Panthers. So a big Panther crowd on hand tonight. Again, normally Loring Arena is the home arena for the Clockers. Actually, the visiting team tonight, so they are on the bench directly in front of Pete and myself.
Something new.
Back underway here. Holliston controlling on their own end. Working the puck out and over the blue line, out to center ice. Oh. That is George Gabriel with a lot of speed there, but has the puck knocked aside, and here are the Clockers.
Yeah, Jake Brown made a nice change there.
Pass got thrown in front, but Clockers unable to capitalize, and Holliston in transition. Soft shot on net, steered aside by Moriarty. Again, it's the first time we've seen him in net this year. See how he performs. Clockers able to get it out to center ice and beyond.
Make a change.
Both teams on the fly here. Just about a minute gone by in the first period. No score between the Clockers and the Panthers as we get a stoppage in the Hopkinton end in the corner.
Not quite sure what happened out there. I couldn't see.
Well, whatever it is, we're going to end up with a Clocker offensive zone face-off on the right dot.
Ryan Epicunis has won the face-off. Quick shot on net.
That was Dean Reed. That quick shot in Cal Greenberg, exactly.
Covered that up pretty nicely.
Not easy being the starting goaltender for a 1-16-1 team, but great story about Caleb in earlier this week, the Metro West Daily News. We'll talk more about that at the next stoppage. As Holliston able to clear the zone and dump in on Moriarty. Aggressively comes out to play that puck to the near side. It's loose, quick shot.
Big save by Shane Moriarty.
Another shot goes wide long side. Holliston putting the pressure on here, and now Grant Reek with it out to center ice.
Trying to get numbers.
Excuse me, make that Dean Reek. I've been having that problem since they were playing Little League back in the day.
And covered up by Caleb. Is it Caleb or Caleb?
Caleb, yep.
Of course it is. I'll screw that up all night. So
no worries.
If his family happens to be listening, I apologize.
So another offensive zone face-off for the Clockers. Fitzsimons takes the draw, but Holliston comes away with it, playing it behind their own net and off to the near boards. Cross-ice pass, a dangerous one as the Clockers keep it in.
Did not get cleared out.
Holliston will try again. Puck is loose, kept in at the point. Bodies flying everywhere. Another failed attempt, right in on net. And now we've got a stoppage.
We're going to get a penalty here.
It's always confusing when players from both teams skate toward that penalty box, but it looks like this one's going against the Clockers.
It's going to be on Killian Painter.
You know, he drew that first penalty against Hopkinton last Saturday, and it proved costly.
So it looks like the Clockers are going to be shorthanded here.
Yep, 2-minute minor to Painter, 13:07 to go here in the first period, no score. But the Panthers with the power play offensive zone faceoff. Clockers win the draw. Cleared but not out, still behind the net. think it's Oliver LaRoe back there. No, it'd make it Dinsdale.
Nice stop by Shane Moriarty there. Covered up play C.
Played that one very strongly right there, covering up at the post.
Yeah, Alex had a little bit of tricky time getting it out of there, but he covered it up. Let's see, start all over here.
Okay, Fitzsimon's taking the draw this time for the Clockers. Draws back to Dinsdale, who fires at the length of the ice, so a good penalty kill here. A strange bounce off the boards, almost benefits the Clockers. Some good forechecking here. Still behind the net, that was Jack Grimes, first man in. Here's a shot from the point, deflected high and into the netting. That shot by Jake Brown.
That'll be a face-off in the Ashland offensive end.
Yep. Okay, so on a quick line change here for the Clockers. Nick Connors back out on the ice now, along with Chase Garsha, joined by Chris Bradica and Dan Kelly on defense. Clockers win the draw. Back to Brown. Back to Kelly, I should say. And here's a break momentarily for the Holliston. Back pass to Bradica and back across again to Kelly.
Ashland's looking good, burning this. They were still a man down.
Yeah. Still about over a minute to go on that power play, and now Bradica wrists one, but is knocked down by a high stick. I think they're going to call it.
They are, and Grady Lucas.
I thought it was a borderline high stick, but try not to sound like a homer, but the refs do call it there. So a nice break there for the Clockers.
Yeah, there wasn't anyone around them, so interesting call, but maybe he'll just set the tone, keep the sticks down.
Okay, Garsha skates in to take the draw. He'll try and pull back to Bradica at the point. Holliston wins the draw. Garsha gets a stick on a quick shot, saved by Greenberg. Clockers throw it back around. You'd never know they were off shorthanded right now. Shot into a crowd. Another shot.
Oh, off the post. Side. That was off the post.
Okay, Nick Connors with a great opportunity, shorthanded. Here come the Panthers, but they don't have numbers.
Big hit. Oh, by number 11, Dan Kelly. It's a big hit on number 14, Cole Fanera.
Okay, Bradica gloves this one, is able to knock it out to center ice. Line change here for both teams. 34 seconds and counting on the penalty. Centering pass goes aside, but Holliston still controls the point. Cross ice pass, shot in. Moriarty saw it the whole way. Glove save.
What a great save. He's got good eyes tonight. Good eyes tonight.
So 25 seconds to go on the power play. The penalty to Painter, that is, for the Clockers. 11:32 to go in the first period. Still no score here from Loring Arena. Josh Abrams, Peter Clay with you on WACA-TV, Ashland Boys Hockey. Quick shot, knocked aside. Was Holliston had somebody there on
a quick 2-on-1 here.
Here we go. Playing it wide. Look at this. Shot on, score!
Number 9, Dean Reap with a beautiful far side shot.
Short-handed goal for Dean Reap. Ashland draws first blood. 11 seconds still to go on the penalty.
That was a great breakout there. He kept the puck the whole time. I think he fooled the defenseman there.
They really played that 2-on-1 beautifully. Both players just stayed wide, and the one lone defenseman had to make a choice on who he was going to play, and he let Reap take the shot. Greenberg couldn't handle it, so we're up 1-0 for the Clockers. 11:19 to go in the first period. Reap taking the draw there for the Clockers. Again, the Clockers still short-handed here. The final seconds tick away as Dinsdale makes the play behind his own net. Centering pass, Mantle.
Oh, quick goal by Holliston. Number 10. Equalizer by Mac Roberts. Puck just squeaked out in front there.
Clockers kind of got caught napping there. The final seconds of the penalty were ticking off. I believe it had gone by the wayside, but the Clockers couldn't get that player off, couldn't get Painter out of the box fast enough. And the Panthers, again, that was great high percentage shot right in the slot, all alone. Somebody not accounted for there, and Mac Roberts with the equalizer just 11 seconds following the Ashland goal. So we're back tied 1-1. Clockers trying to get it back, a centering pass to nobody. Bradica pinches it from the point, throws it behind the net. He's got 3 Panthers back there with him, and the Panthers finally come away with it. Working up cross ice, dangerous pass. It's
not able to clear it out.
LaRoe with a blind pass to the point, kept in, but the Panthers have a 2-on-0 as Bradica comes flying back to cover. Here's a shot, passes attempt Bradka knocks it aside. The Clockers get away with one there. Dangerous play. Here comes Dean Reed. He'll dump in. Gathered in on the far side by Kunis. Working around now to the near side boards. First man in is Dwayne. Panthers still trying to clear. They've had trouble all night with this. Clockers not able to keep it at the point, and the Panthers have 2 men up.
Broken up by Dinsdale.
And instead, the Panthers go with a full line change. For the Clockers, Kunis just came back onto the ice. Fresh legs here. Pass just eludes him at center ice, and here comes the forecheck. No whistle yet. Now it finally clears the zone. Almost a great opportunity for the Clockers there. And now the Panthers dump deep in. First man in for the Clockers is Dinsdale. Comes out to center ice and across the blue line. 2-on-2 shot. Stick to side by Greenberg near post. Panthers jump on the rebound. Clocker scores a turnover. Quick shot. Greenberg knocks it aside near side this time. 9:25 to go in the first period. 1-1 your score. Clockers not able to keep it in at the point, so Dan Kelly skates back to pick it up. Over to Bradka. Back to Kelly.
Trying to get something set up here to get out of the zone.
Okay, here's Braddock with those long arms, able to, with that great reach, keep it away from him. Panther dances into the zone. Centering pass. Right in front of the net. Oh, intercepted there by the Panthers, and they're coming out 3-on-2 if they hurry. Kelly breaks that one up. He skates aside over the blue line. He's by himself. Quick shot on Greenberg. Greenberg didn't handle that very cleanly, but he made the save. Puck in the near corner. Panthers skate out with it to the far side now. Avoid a check nicely, but now tied up. Bodies flying everywhere again. Clockers trying to fling one on ice, on net. Spanning attempt. Still loose here on the near boards. Just all kinds of tie-ups. And Panthers finally come out, barely clearing the zone, and Dinsdale knocks it right back in. Delay off sides. Clockers still need to clear the zone and do, but the Panthers come out over their blue line. 8:13 and counting to go in the period.
Right off his mask.
He's okay.
Just took one off the face.
Deflected off his blade right up into the ran into the mask. He's okay. Puck loose at center ice. Everybody kind of back on their heels on that play on both teams. Panthers finally recover inside their own zone as the Clockers complete a line change. Right in front, shot, score! Reap again!
Opportunistic, that thing just popped right out.
Found that same chink in the boards, popped right out to Reap, all alone in the crease. And boom, just like that.
Right place at the right time. A nice finish.
Game. Terrific play there, heads up play by Reap. He is kind of in the spirit of Mark Howe, I think, kind of an offensive defenseman, if you will.
You could say that.
I just did. 7:51 to go in the first period. Clockers up 2-1. Center ice faceoff be taken here by Ryan Kunis. He breaks right through the zone.
Grimes is going into the corner to get it, trying to set something up in front.
Pass, right off a Holliston skate, and here come the Panthers at center ice, 2-on-2. Skating in, trying to set something up. Centering pass, knocked aside and deflected. Not quite knocked aside, deflected, and Moriarty pounced on it to get the stoppage. So a defensive zone faceoff of the Clockers coming up here with 7:34 to go.
They're just dropping it in front. That's Holliston, seems to be Holliston's way of doing things. Just try to get something in on net. That's how they're going to finish. So they got to keep an eye on that middle of the ice there. Yeah,
again, they have to know Moriarty hasn't seen a lot of ice time this year, so trying to pepper him with shots, see if they can find a hole. Clearing attempt fails, and Holliston has the puck.
Oh, stolen away by Reap.
Here we go. Shot on! Whistles wide short side. Clockers still have the puck. One-timer from the point. Doesn't get there. Reap with another shot in the slot. Greenberg steers it aside. Kept in at the point here by Kelly. Passing onto the side here to Reap. He tries to centering pass. Grimes knocked down in the crease.
No call there. That's just clean. Yeah, it got chipped out. It looks like it's going to be a face-off in the Ashland attack area.
Okay, I thought that one might have gone off Holliston's stick, but I think you've got the right call there, Pete. So 6:58 to go. Offensive zone face-off for the Clockers. They're up 2-1 against Holliston. Tim Dwayne going to take the face-off here for the Clockers. Draws it back to the point. Thrown in on net, but never quite reached. Big Big check there by Chase Garcia. Puck comes loose on the near boards and cleared out to center ice to a nice pass for a Panther who just dumps it into the behind the net.
10 is flying down here. Number 10 on the Mac Roberts.
Panthers showing some speed here. A couple of different players. Clockers are going to have to be careful. They're going to start. They cannot start chasing the puck in their own zone. Bradica now leaves it aside for Dwayne. Back to the point, kept in, thrown toward the net. Clockers come up with it and over the blue line out to center ice.
That was Dan Kelly with a nice clear.
Okay, Nick Connors to Kelly.
Shot by Kelly.
Sticks are up high, no call. Puck trickles behind the net. Panthers have it, cleared around the near boards. Back up top to Kelly. He fires a wrister in through traffic, and Greenberg
nice stop.
falls on the puck to stop the play.
Nice stop by Kelly.
Go ahead, Pete.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Tim Dwayne looks like he's got a little injury here. Probably nothing major. Maybe he just got poked or something. He's skating himself off. He looks good. He's got a little smile on his face.
More of a grimace.
Maybe more of a grimace.
6:06 to go in the first period. Clockers up 2-1 with an offensive zone faceoff. This is Liam Fitzsimons to take the draw for the Clockers. Clockers seem to be winning more draws tonight, Pete, than they did last week against Hopkinton.
They do.
Panthers break this one up but can't clear the zone. You've been hearing that all night. This time they do. Clockers will reset here at the red line. Bring it across is Leroux. Shot goes wide long side. Clockers keeping it at the point. Working behind the net now is Fitzsimons. Dumps it behind for Leroux. Trying to center it. Take it back up to the point. One-timer through traffic. Sails wide. Dinsdale pinching in. Throws it on net. Another throw-in attempt. No good. 5:34 to go. And here come the Panthers at center ice. Just going to dump in here and probably do a line change. Puck comes deep out to Dinsdale. Dangerous play.
Not sure what Alex was thinking there, but Shane was paying attention, which
he
is
knows
good.
better. That's never throw it out front there at your goaltender. Only bad things can happen, but Moriarty alertly falls on it. Defensive zone faceoff here for the Clockers.
What's funny is in lacrosse, that's something you do. You can just give a little toss right back to your goalie. Maybe he was thinking he was in lacrosse season already started.
Panthers win the draw. Soft shot trickles in on net, steered aside by Moriarty. Bradica back there, getting it ahead to Kelly. Kelly throwing it out to Kunis. Oh, it was Kunis. Okay.
Yeah.
Numbers are just flying by here. Mishandled in the corner by the Clockers. Going to try and work it up to the point. Bradica has already shifted out of the zone. Puck loose in front, in the slot. Reap trying to get a blade on it. Can't quite do it. Clockers still have it thrown blindly on net. Another shot. Oh, just whistled short side wide. Kunis with a deflection. Work it back to the point. Panthers lift it out. And I'll tell you what, Dean Reap could have gotten called with a slash on that one. Got away with it. Here come the Clockers again, flying at center ice across the blue line. Trying to set things up now. Kelly looking for help. Dumps it deeper in. Two Clockers in there to go after it. Kunis, both Kunis brothers, actually. 17 and 19. Panthers recover in the near corner. 4:18 and counting to go in the first period. Panthers regroup behind their own net. Clockers make a line change. Dumped out to center ice, past everybody. Dinsdale's able to grab it, dump it right back into the Panther zone. They elected to throw it even deeper behind the net. Try the near side now. Kunis has it for a moment, back onto his stick, kept in right at the blue line and then out. Puck is just bouncing all over blades right now. Panthers finally get it out. Clockers bring it right back in. That's Jake Brown handling. Puck loose on the near side, and here come the Panthers, 2-on-1 if they hurry. There's the pass, too far to handle. They had the man open on the wing, couldn't get it to him. Clockers scrambling here a little bit, trying to clear the zone. Kunis gets it ahead.
They did get it out, so it's going to be delayed offsides here. We got it out. Here we go. Dinsdale's streaking in, dumps it in, looking for a little line change again.
Okay. 3:15 and counting to go in the first period. Clockers up 2-1, looking for more. Kept it on the blue line for a moment. Couldn't quite keep it in the zone. So the Clockers will regroup behind their own blue line. Bradica never saw that play. Panthers able to intercept, throw it behind the net, wind all the way around to the other point, and then thrown back in on net. Here come the Clockers trying to work their way around. They do has the edge, and out to center ice. Fitzsimons carrying across.
Flying.
2:40 to go in the first period. Kelly throws one in on net. Wide short side. Clockers centering pass to the top of the slot. Kelly can't handle it cleanly, so he's going to look for some help. Throws it in on net, but Greenberg had a clear view of it the whole way. Makes the save, steers it to the near side. 2:25 to go in the first period. Puck still loose on the near side. LaRoe trying to make a play. Kept in at the point by Kelly. And carries it right out, back out. So Clockers again will have to reset. 2:15 and counting. Clockers not able to dump deep enough for a line change here.
Matty Fulham tried to bump it in there.
Here's Kelly. He's got a shot.
Oh, he went far side, just missed.
Was ticketing the far post and just missed wide. 2 minutes and counting. Clockers will pick it back up. That's Bradica behind his own net. Winds it around for Kelly. Kelly hits Fitzsimons in stride, and he's going to carry right across the blue line and drop it. Reap holds on to it. He's got both Clocker goals tonight, working his way down the far boards, and the fourth guy is the one who finally beat Reap and throws it out to center ice. Minute 35 to go in the first period. Clockers up 2-1.
Jack Grimes checks in.
Okay, here we go.
Racing all over the ice. Oh, he's got almost at it.
Abkunis. Another shot attempt. We're going to get a penalty there.
We are going to get a little bit of a cross check.
Is that Fitzsimons?
No, it's not. That was Abkunis. It went down.
Okay.
So we got number...
Ryan Abkunis got decked in front of the net.
Yeah, Anthony Moschini is going to have a 2-minute penalty here. It was probably a cross check, is my guess.
Yeah, I mean, Abkunis just got buried in the crease there. Clockers had so many good opportunities right in the slot. They kept cycling, and then finally the whistle blew after the penalty to Holliston. So they're breaking one of the cardinal rules of hockey, committing a penalty in the final, almost the final minute of play, minute 19 to go and counting. Clockers on their first power play of the night. Score their first goal shorthanded, second goal even strength, both by Reap, who has the puck now, throws it across to Kelly, back to Reap, thought about the one-timer, comes in, shot wide. Gathered in by Holliston in the corner, working around to the far side now, cleared and out, under a minute to go in the period, minute 35 and counting on the penalty. Reap gathers in his own circle, comes across the blue line.
He's got a full tank of gas moving down the right wing.
Throws it in on net. He was using the defenseman as a screen, and it just went over the top of the net wide.
It's kept in.
Reap under some heavy pressure, able to force the puck further into the zone. Panthers try to clear. Reap unable to keep it into the point, so the Clockers will reset here with 28 seconds and counting in the first period.
Dan Kelly,
up.
yeah, Dan Kelly looks like he's trying to set one thing up.
Okay, we get the whistle. That could be an icing?
Not sure how that was an icing, but it's coming back down to the Ashland defensive end.
Okay, so 21.1 seconds left in the period. Clockers up 2-1. Minute 1 to go on their power play. Tell you, if they can hit the power play goal, and they'll have some time in the second period, they'll hit the trifecta. Shorthanded, even strength, power play. It's a little different than a Gordie Howe hat trick. We can talk about that more in the second period.
Yeah, I don't think a Gordie Howe hat trick would be allowed these days.
Probably not. Shot from Kelly from the point. Greenberg eats it up, and the Holliston Panthers just ice it down. Moriarty comes out to play it aggressively, and that will do it for the end of the first period. Clocker showing some spunk tonight against Holliston. It's the Panthers senior night, but it's Clockers on top at the end of one.
That was a great first period for Ashland. Even with the man down, they were able to keep it, keep their energy up, and we'll see how they come out in the second.
Okay, so for Pete Clay, I'm Josh Abrams saying we're going to take a quick break here, so enjoy a beverage or a refreshment of your own choosing. We'll see you back here for second period action. You're watching Ashland Boys Hockey on WACA-TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhouspizzaroastbeef.com. AHS.com.
And welcome back to second period action here at Loring Arena. You're watching Ashland boys hockey on WACA-TV. Tonight's game versus the Holliston Panthers, owners of a 1-16-1 record. The Clockers coming in tonight at 3-9-3. At the end of one, Clockers enjoy a 2-1 lead. They'll head into the second period. 40 seconds to go on a 2-minute minor against the Panthers. I'm Josh Abrams with you once again, joined by Pete Clay. Pete.
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
That's a nice little break we had there.
Sure. Had a nice break in the weather today, too. It hit almost 60 today.
Not going to lie, got out and got a bunch of stuff done. Got that honeydew list done.
You know it. But I hear there's some snow on the way to the greater Boston area this week.
Yeah, let's hope it's a lot to do about nothing.
Okay, puck about to drop. Clockers will be going from right to left across your screen, and they win the faceoff, drive right into the Panther zone, trying to set up quickly on the power play. Centering pass goes awry, picked up on the far side by the Clockers. Reap, already with 2 goals tonight, had it for a moment over to Kelly. Back to Reap, one-time shot! Whistles high and wide. Bouncing puck here, corralled by the Clockers. Leroux, I believe, now with it. Dishes off to Reap. Calling for the puck. One-timer, Kunis couldn't get a handle on it. Throws it in on Greenberg a couple of times, but those pads are stacked. That puck was going nowhere. And this time the puck squibs out to center ice. We've got a foot race on the far side as clock ticks down to 0 on the penalty. The Clockers and the Panthers back to full strength here in the second period. Clock getting a little too fancy right now. They're just flying at center ice, a little bit careless with the passing. And that's what cost them in the first period, giving up the equalizer to the Panthers just moments after scoring a shorthanded goal. And here come the Panthers flying at center ice. A breakaway shot attempt knocked aside, and the rebound put in by number 5 on the Panthers, Rogan Roche. And just like that, the Clockers have been dominating the pace of play in this game.
Ashland just got really sloppy just then. They came out of that again flat out of the intermission. And they came in a little flat. They're not going to be happy about that one, giving up a shorthanded goal. Was it shorthanded? No, it was an even.
Had just gone even strength.
Yeah. Either way, it's still not what they were looking to do. So we have to get back out of here. Let's see if we can get some momentum back here.
So both teams breaking some cardinal rules. First, the Panthers committing a penalty in the final minute of play of a period, and the Clockers then giving up a goal in the first minute of play in a period. We're knotted aside at 2, and looks like we're getting some temper starting to flare down there after the stoppage by Moriarty.
Yeah, getting a little snow plow there. That's not really cool.
So again, overall tonight, Pete, the Clockers have really dominated play, dominated the pace. They've had far more shots on goal and far more good opportunities. But the 2 times that they got sloppy with the puck, it cost them dearly.
It did. Let's hope that they can just tighten up here. They've got plenty of talent to make it happen.
Okay, Clockers sort of win the draw and are able to throw it out to center ice. And here's another foot race. Kunis flying down, gets to the puck first, can't play it as it dribbles into the corner. Panthers skate out with it, and again struggle a bit to clear the zone. They finally do, and now Jake Brown gathers in at center ice. Nick Connors knocks it down far behind the net. Panthers wing it around to the near side. Back up top to Brown. Battling there, 2-1. Brown comes out with it, throws it on that wide long side. He was ticketing the far post and just missed. Here come the Panthers now, 2-on-2 if they hurry, and the puck carrier fanned on it. Big break for the Clockers now, a break for them on the offensive side.
Coming in. Oh, a nice stop.
I'll tell you what, Dwayne, you got a good shot on net, but you get it up in the eyes, and it's so easy for that goalie to see it.
It is
a little easier seeing it up high right there at eye level than down by your skates. And Greenberg makes the easy save with the glove. Fitzsimon's here to take the draw for the Clockers, draws it back. Cross ice, top of the slot for Bradica, gets a shot on goal. Greenberg even to it. Puck squips around to the far side. Kelly keeps it in, throws it back behind the net. Panthers' first one's there. Swung around to the far side, and we've got a Panther down.
We got a penalty is what we got right here.
And that's the call, Pete. Good one.
Chris Bradica is going to go out for probably a boarding, something like that. They're going to give him roughing. They might just give him roughing. We'll see what happens, but he's definitely going out.
Braddock is going to be lucky to come away with just 2 minutes because he probably committed 3 different penalties on that play. So 2-2 your score, 12:37 to go in the second period, and Braddock for the Clockers heads to the penalty box, 2-minute minor. And now a defensive zone face-off for the Clockers, shorthanded. Okay, they're going to move this one over here to the near side dot.
Not quite sure why, but not going to worry about it.
Okay, it looks like Jack Grimes going to take the face-off here for the Clockers. He wins the draw. Puck is loose in the slot. Panthers have it. Going to try and set up the power play. Shot on net through a screen. Moriarty makes the glove save. So just 7 seconds go by on that power play before we get the next stoppage. 12.5 to go in the second period.
It's like Dean Reep's going to take the face-off down here.
Reep wins it, throws it back into the near corner. Tied up along the way. Panthers skate out with it, trying to make a move, dump further back into the corner. Reep there to make the play, rise it off, hits his own man trying to clear the puck. That was Grimes who took the brunt of it. And here comes Connors all alone, 1-on-3, leaves the puck there for the Panthers, who will regroup. Good forechecking here. Fitzsimon's flying to the puck and breaks it up nicely. Big slap shot. Cleared at least to center ice.
Only got part of it. Oh, Fitzsimon steals it. He's looking to make a little move here into the zone.
Yep.
If anything, he's killing off his power play nicely.
Working against 5 Panthers and the ref on that play. About a minute to go now on the power play for the Panthers. Again, Clocker shorthanded here as the Panthers skate out. Again, some good forechecking here by the Clockers in the neutral zone. Dinsdale with the puck, gets ridden off, and is able to dump it the length of the ice. Under 45 seconds to go now on the penalty, and we've got a whistle.
Not quite sure what this call is.
The Panthers are bringing out some fresh legs here with 46 seconds to go on the Clocker penalty. 11:24 to go in the period.
It may have hit out of play, so it bounced back in. So that might have been on the clear by Alex Dinsdale. That's the only thing I can think of, is they brought it back down there in Ashland's defensive zone.
Okay, Dinsdale still questioning the ref about it. It'll be Fitzsimons taking the draw for the Clockers. He has Jake Brown out there with him. Panthers win the draw. They try to set something up here, but are unable to, and now the Clockers skate out to center ice.
Alex is breaking out. Alex Dinsdale.
1-on-3.
Trying to make something happen.
I tell you, with those kind of numbers, you just got to dump the puck and run, you know? Don't even bother trying to make a play. And here come the Panthers, flying at center ice. Centering a pass is thwarted. Under 20 seconds to go now on the penalty. Under 11 minutes to go in the period. Panthers controlling on the far boards. Moriarty stick check, blocks it aside. Stick save, really, as the goaltender. And another icing here for the Clockers. Of course, waved off since they're shorthanded. They'll take the opportunity to bring out some fresh legs as the Panthers regroup in their own zone. Lifted at center ice and turned over. Clockers are going to need to clear the zone. Diving attempt, and all for naught. Is that Leroux who took the dive?
No, that was a Leroux, yeah. He did his best to get back out of the zone.
Great hustle to finally recognize that.
Yeah, that was a quick turnover. He didn't have a chance.
So rare to see an offsides call when you're shorthanded. But the penalty has expired, so the Clockers and Panthers are back to full strength. 2-2 game, 10:36 to go in the second period. A neutral zone face-off for the two teams. This will be Ryan Epkunis taking the draw for the Clockers. He wins it back to Braddock, dumps into the zone. A little too far for Leroux. Chases behind the net. Grimes there to knock it aside. Centering pass, right. Shot. Oh, Epkunis with almost a 360 spin to take the shot. Can't get it, can't find the net, and the puck goes all the way back into the Clocker zone.
Dan Kelly's trying to make something work out here. Misses the pass to Grimes. And it's a turnover. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Epkunis throws one on net. Greenberg ducked as it hit the netting behind, over the glass.
I think it was off his blocker pad, but either way, it'll be a face-off down in the Ashland offensive zone.
Okay, so Pete, I mean, obviously, you're facing a team that's 1-16-1. You're going to get some opportunities. you can, I'm reluctant to say you can afford to be a little bit sloppy with the puck, but the 2 times that they were egregiously sloppy, it cost them here so far. Hard to believe this is a tie game, just again, given how dominant the Clockers have been over the course of play.
It is a little bit, it is senior night for these guys, for Holliston, and they're coming up flying. They got a lot of fans here this evening, so they're trying to put on their show and just trying to salvage something for the season.
Absolutely.
So this could be a big win for them, and so that's probably why you're seeing such a big hustle here.
Okay, Clockers absolutely have something to play for, but don't be deceived by that 3-9-3 record. We'll get to that in a moment. Here's the Panthers with an opportunity. Drop pass, shot on. Moriarty saved it, couldn't hold on to the rebound. The Clockers are able to grab it and throw it out to center ice. Passing attempt blocked by the Clockers here. And Panthers throw on ice.
That's an elbow. They should be calling that, but they didn't.
They're not calling it. Grimes loses his footing, and the puck. Now we've got a penalty. Let's see what this call is going to be on like a delayed penalty.
It must have been a delayed penalty. That was a pretty good elbow he got.
Took
for
a
him.
Shot there
right up under the shield. He tried to scoot off onto the bench and he caught him. Nice try.
So 9:29 to go in the period. Clockers are going on the power play as number 14 Cole Fanara, a senior right winger, gets called for the elbow with 9:29 to go in the period. So an offensive zone faceoff for the Clockers. Fitzsimons taking the draw here. He's got Dwayne on one side of him. He's got Connors on the other. Kelly is back at the point with it. Looking for Reap, throws it instead to Dwayne.
That's an errant pass across the middle.
Now we've got another little foot race as Kelly goes flying back to pick it up, scoots behind Moriarty, comes right back around. Too far for a teammate there for Kelly. So far this power play is off to a sloppy beginning. 9:05 to go. Already 30 seconds gone by on the Clocker power play. They have yet to get a shot on net.
And they finally get the puck back.
Okay, Dwayne with a collision at center ice.
That's a clean hit.
Connors has it, looking for help, can't get a handle on it. Gets a stick lifted, kept in for a moment there by Reap, but back out to center ice and into the Clocker zone. Braddock gathers into Dwayne, who just throws it in on net, right off the boards. Puck is frozen on the back of the net, so we'll get
on the
stoppage.
apron, as they like to say.
Oh, nice one.
There you go.
So it's interesting, that second goal Reap scored came after the puck took a crazy bounce off the boards and shot right out in front of him in the slot. I'm wondering if Dwayne was trying to do the same thing here at the opposite end of the ice. So Ryan Abkunis will take the draw here for the Clockers, I thought. Let's see what...
I'm not quite sure why they're bringing it outside of the blue line. Since it went...
I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll see what happens. It's a face-off here. Abkunis is going to take it.
I mean, they didn't really even get the players an opportunity to play it off the apron. As soon as it hit, they blew the whistle. So, again, Clocker power play, more than half gone by now, trying to set something up. Oh, Leroux got stood up at the blue line. He's okay.
Another elbow. A little high on the hit, but they're not going to call it.
Okay.
Make up for it the other way. Get a little something going here.
Back pass attempt intercepted by the Panthers. They've got a 2-on-1 as the Clockers scramble to get back. Puck just gets dumped behind the net. Braddock has it now. No real urgency here by the Clockers on this power play.
They are flat right now.
Yeah.
This is not pretty.
Take another shot at getting it out of the zone, and they do. This is Jake Brown with the puck, gets the blue line, shot on, and we got an offsides call.
Matty Fullen had his foot over, didn't get back fast enough. They got out a little bit ahead of it. A little change up here.
Yeah, full line changes for both teams. 16 seconds to go on the power play for the Clockers. 7:45 to go in the period. Tie game 2-2.
One again by the Ashland, working it back, trying to get it set up here, get in the zone, get something back in.
Kelly hits his own player, and puck goes backwards now. The final 5 seconds of the penalty ticking away. Kelly over to Dinsdale. Up ahead now to 14. See who that is, Dwayne. Clockers just cannot establish themselves in the offensive zone, and the Panthers kill off the entire penalty. We're under 7:20 to go in the period. 2-2 your score. Panthers lifted to the near boards. Clockers gather it, but the Panthers have it in the offensive zone now. Somehow Panther skates out of 3 clockers, throws a shot on net. Moriarty makes the easy glove save, so clock stops at 7:03. So, Pete, we got a quick salvage of play. We should probably mention the Clocker Club annual pancake breakfast coming up March 17th at the high school, 8 to 11 a.m. All you can eat pancakes. I hear they're going to be green this year in honor of St. Patrick's Day.
Shaking it up a bit. That's always a good take down there.
I thought maybe you were going to do a Shamrock Shake reference. Play back underway here. Moriarty made the save. Wasn't sure what became of the puck. Unfortunately, a defender was able to grab it. Couldn't clear the zone, though. Now Dinsdale with the attempt, and this is just going to be icing. I'm not sure if he was aware they were back to even strength.
No, I'm sure he was aware. I think he just was trying to get it out of the zone.
I took a hefty swipe at that one. 6:47 to go in the period. 2-2 your score. Josh Abrams, Peter Clay, WACA-TV, your exclusive home of Ashland High School sports. They've got players dancing around the circle with the puck at their skates. Man. Nobody touching it.
Try to clear it out to another icing.
Hey, Greenberg calls an icing. I'm a little surprised by that one.
Well, he missed. Chase Garcia was streaking up the side, and the pass just went right out of reach of his stick. So that's all it takes.
Okay, I'm trying to avoid a announcer jinx here, Pete, but this set of plays is reminiscent of the beginning of the Ashland-Hopkinen game that led to an early Hopkinen goal.
I'll take your word for it.
You were there.
Yeah. You're expecting me to remember. Okay, got it.
Yeah, not sure what adjustments the Panthers have made here in the second period, or if it's just, as you mentioned, the clockers being flat, but they just don't seem to be connecting the way they were in the first period. The clockers, that is, at least on offense. Some good forechecking there by Reap. Puck controlled by the clockers at the blue line for a moment, almost a turnover, and now Grimes comes flying out of it on the far side. Cross ice pass to Reap. Shot on! He tried to use the defenseman as a screen and just shot it high and wide. Panthers come out with it, streaming at center ice. Good poke check there. Bradica with it, throwing it ahead just off the heel of Abkunis' stick. Panthers with it behind their own net. Well, clear, no problem clearing at that time. Bradica gathers at his own blue line, quickly across to Kelly on the near side, and up ahead. Reap has it, not afraid to take the shot, but dishes to Kelly. Thrown in on net, had a man in front. I think that might have been Jake Brown. Now make it Grimes. It was Grimes in front that time. Puck gets thrown back in on Greenberg, the goaltender. Panthers have it in their own zone and carry out across the blue line, the red line, and another blue line. Trying to establish here in the clocker end. They've got numbers for the moment. Puck into the near corner. Shot in on net, thrown right back into the corner. Under 5 minutes to go in the period. Still 2-2. Puck is tied up on the near boards. Brought out behind the net. There's Dinsdale, just poking it ahead now, and here come the Clockers, 2-on-2 at center ice, crisscrossing with Reap.
This is Liam Fitzsimons with a big shot. Oh, tried to get the follow-up.
Couldn't get the stick down to get the follow-up. This one goes all the way in on Moriarty, quickly setting up for Brown. Best opportunity of the period for the Clockers by far. Reap with it, stick handling, center ice. Went to take the shot and had it blocked aside by the defender. Panthers tie it up and then give it up right at the blue line. LaRoe had it for a moment, still stick handling. Now the Panthers with it in their own zone. And again, this is starting to feel a little bit more like the first period where the Clockers are being able to establish some position, take advantage of the Panthers. But all for naught so far. Puck came out of the zone and thrown right back in under 4 minutes to go in the period. 2-2 your score. Dinsdale tries to poke it aside, and here comes that number 22 flying in right past his man. Tried to go high side, high corner there, top of the net.
We got a cross check.
Okay.
Alex Dinsdale's going to have to go take a seat. He hit the guy right in front of the net after the shot. They're going to call that. So we're going to be down another 2 minutes here.
Okay. Normally I'd be a little concerned about that, but the Clockers do have a shorthanded goal tonight. So shorthanded and even strength for the Clockers, both goals by Reap. Dinsdale, as Pete mentioned, is heading to the bench, 2-minute minor. 3:45 to go in the period. Defensive zone faceoff for the Clockers. Dwayne taking the faceoff here for the Clockers. He's got Kelly out there with him. And I can't quite read who the other winger is, but we'll figure it out. Quick shot on net. Moriarty makes the save. Radica was that other man over there. He has it, wrists it out, and clears it out to center ice. Oh, almost some good forechecking there. Braddock is going to chase this one behind his net, just fire it around the end and all the way down. Great play by Braddock. Something they were kind of missing on the last penalty kill. 3:20 to go in the period now. Minute 33 and counting to go on the penalty to Dinsdale. Kelly has the puck. Throws it out to center ice and beyond the blue line. Some good pressure here by Abkunis.
Almost picked his pocket.
Yep. I think that Panther could hear him coming and made a decision to get rid of it quickly. Here's a shot from the slot. High percentage.
Save. Wow, what a nice pad save by Shane Moriarty.
Yep. Again, as long as he can get a clear view of that shot, he's able to make that save. No traffic that time. And again, a quick glove save by Moriarty. Stop the play here. 2:51 to go in the period. 2-2 score. Clocker shorthanded for another minute 5.
These shorthanded stints are tough on a team. They got to try to stay out of the penalty box, maybe get a little bit momentum here and more even strength.
Okay, Fitzsimon's taking the draw for the Clockers. It's tied up in the slot. Not out yet, so Brown is going to take another shot at it. It's loose there at the point, kept in by the Panthers. Fifth man skates in now at the far point. Panthers working it on the far boards. Brown takes out a man, has it, throws it out, just beats the man at the point.
What a great play.
Under 2:30 to go in the period. Under 40 seconds to go on the penalty. Brown tries to take out his man and does. Reap intercepts right in front of the net. Skates out with it, 2-on-3, loses the puck. Panthers have it. They've got numbers if they realize it. And that guy was 5 feet offsides.
4 or 5, you know, who's counting?
So the team's taking turns on power plays with uncharacteristic offsides penalties. So puck comes out to center ice. 2:09 to go, 24 seconds left on the Clocker penalty. Fitzsimon's on the face-off attempt. Shot, but not. It did go out. Okay.
It did go out. Yep.
Okay, so quick whistle there. Favors the Clockers. Another offsides call. Stops the clock with 2:03 left in the period. 17 seconds left on the Clocker penalty. Fitzsimons again with the draw. Ties his man up. It's loose at center ice. Fitzsimons comes away with it. He should just dump it if he can. Instead, back passes. Smart play to Reap. Reap lifts it and fires it right to the blue line. Nice catch there by the Holliston defender. Just dumps all the way behind the net. Again, a weird bounce.
Same thing. Right up on that apron.
Yeah.
You're going to use that one, aren't you, next time?
I am. Though I'll be the first to admit I am a stranger in the kitchen, so apron is not a word that comes naturally to mind.
This I've heard.
My reputation precedes me.
It does.
Minute 44 to go. The penalty to Dinsdale is over. Team's back to even strength. Let's see if the Clockers can capitalize here in the final 2 minutes of play. Moriarty gathers behind his own net. Kelly has it. Skates over to it in the corner, lifts it ahead, still not out, and then it squeezes across the blue line. Whew. Okay, Braddock chasing back behind his own net, comes right around with it, throws it off the boards, and out again. There's a little bit of a foot race. LaRoe going right on in, and forces Greenberg to make a play. Fan on it. It's right in front. They can't get it to Abkunis.
Almost had a little luck there. Almost had a lucky play there.
And that's why they don't let goaltenders handle the puck, Pete.
That's right.
Minute 5 to go in the period. Teams at even strength. Even on the scoreboard as well. 2 apiece. Final minute of play in the period. Clocker skate out with it. Kelly at center ice, wheeling and dealing, looking for help. Throws it on net to Greenberg, who might be a little bit shaky after that last play. Makes this save, however. Panthers have it and make a nice centering pass to center ice across the blue line now. Shot thrown on net. A little bit of a screen, but Moriarty makes the save. 39.8 seconds to go in the period.
Let's see if they can keep it clean right now. Finish this period out. Tie 2-2. take it into the locker room and kind of come up with maybe a little bit different game plan. This second period's been, they've played a little bit different than they did at first.
Low flat. Dwayne takes the draw for the Clockers. They have the puck behind their own net, under 35 seconds to go. Skate out with it on the near boards. Directed out to center ice. Painter, a shot wide. Clocker's the first one there for the rebound. Can't get control. Here's Brown pinching in, just trying to throw it off a skate of Painter's right there in front. No good. Out to center ice. Clockers have it. Throwing it again to middle.
We got 10 seconds left here.
Okay, here's Brown.
One more shot.
Quick shot, and Greenberg with a save. That puck was ticketed going wide. Greenberg wisely grabs hold of it, stops the clock, and the Clockers, with 6.5 seconds to go in the period, going to get an offensive zone face-off, and Moriarty is skating off. I think
they're going to put the other guy out there for 6.5 seconds.
So I think Greenberg, the Holliston keeper, Holliston goaltender, had a little bit of an equipment malfunction. Seems to be okay now. We're 6, yeah. Clockers do have 6 skaters out there. The ref is talking to the Ashland coach about something here. I'm not sure what the issue seems to be.
Yeah, looks like they're going to allow it.
As well they should. It's all within the rules.
What they want to do here is they want to win this face-off is what they're hoping. Quick 6.5 seconds to see if they can get a shot off here.
It's like Lukovic is out there for the Clockers along with Brown.
They did win the face-off. Okay. That's going to wrap it up.
Still got to be a little bit careful here until that buzzer finally sounds. So we'll head into the intermission. At the end of 2, Clockers and Panthers tied at 2 apiece. Pete, what do you think? What are we going to look for here in the third period?
We got to look like we got to pick it up.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
And welcome back to third period action. Ashland, Holliston boys hockey Saturday night on WACA-TV. I'm Josh Abrams. He's Pete Clay. We're glad to have you with us on an exciting Tri-Valley League matchup between the Panthers and the Clockers. Tied at 2 as we head into the third period. Clockers, again, for the most part, been dominating play throughout the game. Holliston, of course, with that 1-16-1 record. But Clockers have something to play for. Hopefully, playoff spot on the line. Currently ranked number 22 in the Division 4 MIAA Power Rankings. We're underway here in the fourth period. Clockers looking for a win. It's been a little while for them, but the 3 wins they have this season, one of them has come against these very same Holliston Panthers. Panthers working it deep into the Ashland zone here to start the third period. Puck all the way back to the point. Shot on. Moriarty equal to the task. Dinsdale winds it around back.
Man, just trying to get the puck out of the zone. Let's go.
A little bit of a struggle here so far. Dinsdale works across ice, somehow finds the angle and gets it out. Panthers go deeper into their own end. Carry back across the blue line.
Holliston's opened up their rink here for themselves. They're playing wide open.
Nick Connors gathers at his own blue line, throwing it ahead now to Reap. Reap working against the entire Holliston team over there, and managed to get a shot in on Greenberg, who eats it up with the glove. Just about a minute gone by here in the third period. Still tied at 2. Reap, who has both of the Clocker goals tonight, takes the draw, wins it. Quick shot on net. Greenberg elects to hold on. We're going to get another offensive zone faceoff at the opposite dot for the Clockers. It's got Bradica back there along with Kelly. Puck at his feet. Reap trying to get to it, and then finally cleared by the Panthers. Bradica's chasing this one down, going to work his way to the right of Moriarty. Throws it back behind the net to Kelly. Kelly getting some forechecking pressure here from the Panthers. Skates out and works his way along the blue line.
Broken up.
Yeah, here come the Panthers. Broken right back up. That's Grimes. Heads-up play there. Bradica steers it to the corner. Grimes with a big hit there, loses his stick for a moment. Bradica skates out with it behind his own net. Tries to hit Kelly. Puck is loose in the Ashland zone. Still loose and finally knocked out. Panthers going to dump back in, clear the zone, and try all over again. Clocker's unable so far to establish anything in the offensive end.
Oh,
here's a bad turnover, yeah. All Panthers, and I don't know how that shot missed, but he had an open net there for a moment. Puck goes all the way back down. Is this going to be an icing call?
It's an icing call. Oh, no, they waved it off. That's going to be an icing call.
Okay, we get the whistle. Clockers will get an offensive zone faceoff courtesy of the Holliston icing.
Looks like Fitzsimon's going to take this faceoff down here, back in the Ashland attack area.
Okay, just a reminder, folks, our next sports broadcast here on WACA-TV Tuesday night as girls basketball takes on Holliston at 6 p.m. Rob Silver and Chase Abrams will have the call. Back to the action at hand, and a good opportunity for the Clockers as Ryan Abkunis was knocking on the door, big and heavy in the crease, and somehow Greenberg able to make the save.
Right back to the same spot.
Quick face-off here. Leroux trying to control things. Gets ridden off the puck. Big body check there. But the Panthers have it 1-on-2. Skating wide. Loses the handle. Puck thrown out in front. Panthers had it for a moment. Nice play there by Clocker defender to get out. It was Dinsdale working ahead to Leroux, 2-on-2, throwing a pass ahead. Couldn't quite hit Painter on the fly, who gets rubbed out in the corner. Clockers have control of the puck, trying to work it out to the point. Leroux wheeling and dealing. Loses his handle, still gets the puck back somehow. Braddock at the right point, throws it in on net, trying to chop it. Painter does.
I think we're going to have a high stick, but it's just going to be a penalty.
It sure looks like a high stick on Painter trying to knock that high shot down.
Yep.
Right at the side of the net.
I think the faceoff's going to be just outside the blue line. Oh, I think
you're looking at the wrong ref, so it's going to be
looking at the wrong place. Here we go.
Dan Abkunis taking the face-off here for the Clockers. Trying to draw it back to Braddock at the point. Panthers win this one. Shoot it out. Oh, kept in nicely right there at the edge of the blue line. Clockers reset.
Dan Kelly with a nice save at the blue line. He almost did it again.
Yeah, Kelly gambled on that one. Couldn't quite come up with it. And this one gets sticked all the way back behind the net. Braddock quickly throws it ahead here to Connors. Connors, a dangerous cross-ice pass. It stays in the zone. Panthers to it first and dump it right back behind the net. Okay, Abkunis comes make that. Garsha comes up with it. Still not out. This time it does clear the zone, but the Panthers had already left. So Braddock gathers again behind his own net. Looking, throws it ahead to Connors. Still not out. Clockers uncharacteristic for tonight's game, having real struggles here in the third period, being able to clear their own zone. This one trickles through it all the way down.
That's going to be...
They waved it off, so Connors makes the play. A little bit of confusion on the ice for both teams. Here's a shot on, blocked aside. That was Brown, who read the play beautifully, pinched in.
Just missed by Grimes, and it cleared out.
Yep. Clockers will again try to reset here. Dinsdale with the puck on the near side, carrying across the blue line. Quick shot on, right in on the eyes for Greenberg, and he eats it up for the save. 10:32 to go in the period. Game tied at 2.
It is back and forth right now. This is, they're each coming out about the same right now. We got to just hope we set something up here. They just don't seem to get anything going here.
Ryan Abkunis wins the draw. The Clockers have control of it for a moment. They throw it off to the far boards and thrown out of the zone by the Panthers. There's a turnover. The Panthers have 2-on-2 if they hurry. Gabriel with the puck. He is just flying around the ice. Wheels around, throws a shot on. I don't think Moriarty ever saw it, but it sailed wide behind the net. Clockers still can't get it out, and here's another opportunity. Oh, a great defensive play, a back check by the Clockers. Puck thrown to the net, and much to the chagrin of the Holliston faithful, because they got a big crowd here tonight. It is senior night for the Panthers. Reacted to that to that quick opportunity, that quick shot. Here come the Clockers now, 2-on-1 at center ice. Here's the pass to Abkunis. He's got a clean shot. Score! Ryan Abkunis with a big goal there.
That was a great pass by I almost said Jack Grimes, by Dean Reap. That was a beautiful pass.
So
just what they needed.
Unofficially, of course, Reap has figured in on all 3 Ashland goals, scoring the first 2 and then assisting on this one just now to Ryan Abkunis with 9:45 to go. Clockers regain the lead 3-2.
Let's just hope that keeps the fire going here.
Yeah.
They just keep moving the puck, keep moving the puck.
Buckle your seatbelts, Clocker fans. We're in for a bumpy ride. Clockers feeling some new energy here, getting a little aggressive. Panthers are able to grab control of the puck, thrown in, blocked aside here by big Chris Bradica. Now we get a stoppage as a couple of players get tied up around the Ashland net. It was number 7, James Gibbons, for the Panthers, and it might have been Dan Kelly, number 11 for the Clockers.
It might be matching penalties here. I think he's sending them both off into the cooler for a couple of minutes.
I don't know how you feel about it, Pete. I'm never a big fan of the coincidental minors. I feel like it's kind of the easy way out for the refs. They don't really have to make a call, and
well, you know, sometimes it's hard to catch just the end of it, and they know that, you know, maybe something did happen, maybe something didn't happen.
Sure.
It's easy just to call it both ways, I guess. You're right.
So the team stayed even strength as they both have each have a player in the box. We're under 9.5 to go, and the Clockers carry out. That was Painter up ahead to Linkovich.
It's just out of reach of Linkovich.
Panthers carry behind their net, coming out dangerously in front. Dinsdale pinches in the corner, kept in. Painter centering pass. He had Linkovich, but not on the right side for him to handle the shot. The Clocker defense quickly closes in. Moriarty dishes off to the corner. Clockers throw it ahead. This one gets out to center ice. Panthers will try to regroup there. They have control. Under 9 minutes to go now in the game. Clockers up 3-2. Panthers dump in. No icing call here as the Panthers make the line change. And here come the Clockers out to center ice. This is Painter now. 3-on-2 at center ice. Not a really organized play as Painter's shot gets deflected on the way and high up off the netting for a stoppage and an offensive zone faceoff for the Clockers. Pete, you know, we talked about the Clocker Club Pancake Breakfast coming up in March. We should also mention that the annual Clocker Club Golf Tournament coming up on Thursday, May 16th. Moving it over to Shining Rock Golf Club in Northbridge this year.
Interesting. Well, that'd be great. That's one of their biggest fundraisers of the year. It's important that if you do play golf or you enjoy just going and hacking up a golf course, it's a great take and it's a great outing for anybody who
you
wants
and I have
to
been to
support the sports.
We've probably been to what, like 3 of them, right?
We've been to all 3 of them.
Okay, so always a great time, great day out, and again, a huge fundraiser for Ashland Athletics. For more information, visit clockerclub.org. Back to the play at hand. The Clockers have the lead 3-2 with under 8.5 to go. Able to force the puck out to center ice, and the elbows are starting to fly. Got a delay offsides call coming, or a delay penalty, one or the other. Hand came down. It must have been a delay offsides. Again, both teams at even strength, though they both have a player in the box after coincidental minors. Bradica got away with one there as the puck trickled off the heel of his blade and just trickled out to center ice. Clockers try to dump in. Painter gets wiped out. Gets sandwiched between 2 Panther players. Puck is still loose at center ice now. Dwayne just throws the puck in for the line change for the Clockers. First man out, Ryan Abkunis. Panthers throw it all the way ahead, and Brown is going to be the one there to chase it down, throwing it quickly over to Reap. Has the puck behind his own net. Again, far side now. Grimes tries to come out with it, get its stick checked away from him. The Panthers have a man available. Hard shot right on net.
Save. Nice stick save.
Marty did a nice job cutting off the angle there. It was a really hard shot, but it doesn't matter how hard they are if they don't find the back of the net. Play continues here.
They're just trying to get the puck out.
Grimes still can't get it out. Another attempt, still not out. Third try is the charm. They have a man ahead. That's Leroux. He's going to try and chase this one down. Loses the edge of his blades and goes down. Under 7 minutes to go. Panthers come out to center ice. 1-on-2. Feathering across the blue line. There's Gabriel. He is dangerous. Shot blocked aside. That was Reap who got a stick on it. And here comes Grimes feeding ahead now to Leroux. to Dinsdale. Defenseman carrying across the blue line, throws it in on net, but blocked aside by the defender into the corner. Thrown around the other side of the far wing.
Oh, kept in.
Backhander shot, save, rebound. Ooh. Puck is loose and out of play. Gets just batted aside.
Got batted aside by the defenseman for Holliston. It's going to be a face-off down there again.
Another line change here. Fresh legs for the Clockers. Doing some really quick shifts right now.
Yeah, these kids are going to start to get gassed. You know, Holliston's been moving it and racing around the ice. It's a lot of work to keep up with everybody.
Absolutely. So late change there for the Panthers, and it was a quick drop of the puck. Interesting little development there. Panthers try to gain the zone. Clockers push it off to the corner. Here's Kelly throwing it to Bradica. Bradica gets onto the forehand for a moment, onto the near boards and out of play. I'm sorry, out of the zone.
Simons is flying.
Yeah, he gets ridden off the puck, but regains control. Here's a quick shot. Oh,
what a save! I think that was another blocker save by Greenberg. That was
Greenberg
beautiful.
got the arm up, able to get something on it, piece of equipment on it. Play continues. Painter trying to grab hold of the puck behind the net. It heads for the near corner now and back out to center ice and all the way down.
It's going to be icing. Nope, waved off.
They waved off the icing. Oh, there's been a few of those today.
Somebody must have tipped it. We may not have seen it coming out.
But it just, watching the players' reactions on the ice, I mean, they were a little caught off guard as well. Bradica gathers at his own blue line over to Kelly. The Panthers on a line shift. 5:25 to go in the game. Quick shot thrown on net as the Clockers change lines. Panthers are able to get it out. Clockers need to clear the zone. Smart play. Dwayne resets. Must have heard Pete up here in the press box. Panthers dump in right on Moriarty.
Sometimes it's hard to be an announcer and a fan at the same time, I'm not going to lie.
Here come the Panthers. A shot goes off to the side. Stick to side there. Under 5 minutes to go. Clockers get it ahead. They had a man breaking. Couldn't hit him. It was Chase Garsha. Puck still loose here in the Holliston end. Good forecheck here by Dwayne. Panthers a dangerous cross-ice pass in front of the goal mouth. Thrown it off the far boards and finally out. And here they go across the blue line. Trying to get onto the backhand. Steered behind the net by Dinsdale. Comes almost out in front. Dinsdale again with a nice defensive play. Throws it off the glass and out.
Chipped out.
4:20 and counting to go. And now we have a whistle behind the play.
Oh,
looks like a slash.
Wow, looks like the Ashland's going to go down a man for the next 2 minutes.
If I'm reading the numbers right, that's Dan Abkunis heading to the box. It is number 17, Abkunis, the sophomore, the 2-minute minor. 4:16 to go. The Clockers clinging to a 1-goal lead, and now a defensive zone faceoff. Fitzsimons loses the draw onto a Clocker stick for a moment. Not quite out, just kept in right there on the line. The Panthers trying to set up the power play now in the Ashland end. Behind the net, tries to come right out in front and knocked aside. Another Panther goes behind the net. Again, the Clockers down a skater here. Panthers moving the puck around nicely here in the Ashland zone. Back up to the point. Cross ice pass to the opposite point. Thrown in on net, wide. Bradica gathers. Lifts it up to center ice and all the way down. Nice play by Bradica. Just nice, calm play. Greenberg mishandles the puck, but the Panthers there to gather.
Fitzsimons is coming down.
Whew. You love that guy.
I love that kid.
Here come the Panthers streaming across the blue line. Again, nice idea there by Mac Roberts, one of the goal scorers tonight for the Panthers, trying to use the defenseman as a screen. Again, Moriarty not a ton of game experience this season, but able to make the save and freeze the puck. Minute 14 to go on the penalty, 3:31 to go in the game. Clockers up by 1, but they're shorthanded. Dwayne taking the face-off for the Clockers. He's had a lot of success doing that tonight. Doesn't win this one. Panthers fire a backhand from the slot from about 7 feet out. Doesn't find the net. Clockers can't clear the zone just yet, and Kelly finally does and just throws it all the way down to the opposite corner. Under a minute to go in the penalty. 3:14 and counting to go in the game. Quick line change for the Clockers. Another dangerous pass right across the goal mouth, right across the crease.
Well, they're man up and they're clearing it out. That's pretty common move.
Good back check. Good stick check there. I think that was Garcia.
That was actually Tim Dwayne, I believe. Oh, no, you're right. 15 Garcia.
Right on in. Clockers stood their ground. Nice play there. Kept in at the blue line for at least for the moment by the Panthers. That was a terrific play there by the Panther defenseman. Centering pass only finds a Clocker stick and gets sent all the way down. Terrific defensive play there as the clock continues to tick down on this game. 15 seconds left on the penalty. 2:30 and counting to go in the period. Clockers up 3-2. Cross ice pass. The Panthers have a 2-on-2. Panther loses his edge.
He blew a tire.
Yep. Well, tried to get a little fancy with the stick handling. That was Reap bidding for the hat trick here. Couldn't make it work. Another quick substitution for the Clockers. The penalty is now over. 2:05 to go in the game. Almost a turnover. Almost a backbreaker there. Fitzsimons just couldn't find the handle. Under 2 minutes to go now. Puck at center ice. Clockers play the body instead of the puck. And here come the Panthers. They've got him edge for a moment there on the far side. There's Fitzsimons.
I'm not going to lie, Liam is all over the ice tonight.
Turning on the Jets as he goes cross ice and now across the blue line. Goes backhand centering pass shot. Oh, he had Reap with a great opportunity.
What a great save by Greenberg.
Big save by Greenberg.
Right pad save.
Kelly with the puck now. Under a minute and a half to go in the game. Keep an eye on Greenberg. See if he heads for the bench if the Panthers can establish in the Clocker end. Clocker's going side to side right now. Clear this puck out. Minute 18 to go. Puck loose at center ice. Panthers in control. Connors tries to stick check. That shot goes wide long side. It looks like Greenberg is planted in the crease. I don't think he is going anywhere. Minute 4 to go. The Clockers up by 1. Braddock skates out. Puts it off the boards to center ice. Final minute of play here in the third period. Panthers with control for a moment at center ice. Clockers take it. And Kelly had 2 guys offsides as he was trying to do a little too much stick work there right at the blue line.
I think that's what happened there.
Okay, neutral zone face-off here. 50.7 seconds left. Clockers up 3-2. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here on the ice as the Panthers think about what their strategy is going to be here for the final 50.7 seconds, Pete. So just a reminder, after tonight, the Clockers have 2 regular season games left. Their next game is this Thursday, 5 p.m. against the 8-7 Westwood Warriors. Bob Savin will have all the live play-by-play here on WACA-TV. Meanwhile, the Panthers wrap up their season Monday night at 8 against Medfield.
That's a tough final game of the year, not going to lie.
Medfield?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But kind of going back to this goalie for Holliston, pretty amazing. They had no goalie. Their goalie for Holliston was their starter, left, went to private school, and they started the season. Going into the season, they had no idea who was going to play net. And he's the starting lacrosse goalie. Stepped in, hasn't played hockey in a few years. He has come out like a beast.
Yeah, I mean,
he has done a great job in that net, and he didn't even play hockey as a goalie 5 years ago.
Yeah, no, it was a great story. Tim Dumas of the Metro West Daily News. I got a little emotional reading it, you know. I mean, just the transformation. Greenberg, again, never having played as a hockey goalie. And again, the 116-1 record, obviously not anything to write home about, but just the story about how this kid has earned his teammates' trust in net after having never played before and really kind of rescuing this program, thinking they weren't going to have a goalie to start the season.
And they have no backup, just for the record.
Wow. Okay, so 30 seconds left. Center a clearing pass attempt kept in at the point by Dinsdale. Panthers still trying to come out with it here. Again, the Clockers up by 1. 18 seconds to go.
This is their
last rush.
Oh, we get a little offsides here.
Let's see what this call is.
I don't know what we got.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Greenberg skating to the bench late, and that extra skater may have come out too soon. 13.6 seconds to go. Clockers up 3-2. I want to take a moment to thank tonight's crew, Brady Montesino and Colin Turner. Guys, thanks so much for taking care of all the technical stuff and the camera work, doing a great job as always, and we appreciate all the efforts. So a little bit of a smaller crew than we have for football or basketball. But it looks like Brady and Colin been working together really well tonight, alternating between the control laptop and the camera.
It's been a great team effort.
Okay, center ice face-off. Clockers up by 1. Panthers win the draw. Greenberg back in net, and Grimes skating in. Great hustle there by Jack. 5 seconds to go, and I think we can call this one a final.
I think we can call it a final.
And there's the buzzer. So it's official. Your final tonight, Clockers 3, Panthers 2, as the Clockers improve to 4-9-3 on the season. Holliston drops to 1-17-1. Again, the Clockers have 2 more regular season games left following tonight's win, and looking to make those Division IV MIAA playoffs.
That'd be nice if they can squeak one in there. It's always fun. Like I said, it's always fun to have a little playoff game at the end of the year.
Absolutely. So again, some really good play by the Clockers in the first period. In the third period, a little flat in the second, but they come out with a win tonight, 3-2. And just a reminder, next game they'll play Westwood here on WACA-TV Thursday at 5. Bob Savin will have the call for you on that one. Tonight, for Pete Clay, I'm Josh Abrams saying thanks for watching Ashland Boys Hockey on WACA-TV. Good night, everybody.